Welcome to our first show, Riaan and the Rock by Biltong-mu. Today we are celebrating International Chef Day, and with us today, Chef Mitch, our private chef, or a private chef.
A private chef in Mauritius here. Chef Riaan, absolute pleasure to be here and looking forward to cooking with you today.
Today we're cooking a picanha. What's your thoughts on a picanha?
Picanha, good question. Absolutely beautiful cut of meat. Not very popular here on the island, but they originated in Brazil. It's actually the cap, the tail end of the rump. Absolutely stunning piece of meat, and yeah, looking forward to show you how I like to do things with it.
Chef Mitch, how do you prepare your picanha?
Good question, Riaan. There are so many different ways you can do this. Today we're going to be tackling one way. We're going to be actually putting it on the barbecue whole. As I said, there are many different ways. As you can see, this is a beautiful, beautiful cut of meat. A lot of people tend to slice their steaks and do it like that. A lot of people tend to slice and do roll-ups and actually skewer it. But we're going to be treating it whole and taking it from there. So the reason we're scoring through the fat is to allow the heat to reach the meat, and also creates the little gaps between the fat, which allows for a lot more crispiness.
And we're also adding a lot of flavor into that.
Exactly that. Beautiful. Now we have this beautifully scored.
I've mixed up a bit of spice, some smoked paprika, obviously that's a big need for us, a bit of chili, salt,
Beautiful.
and a bit of odds and ends.
Absolutely beautiful. Just go for it, and beautiful. That's lovely. We're just going to give that a beautiful rub all around. Can I ask you for a little bit more this side, please?
Perfect. There we go.
And we're just going to rub that in, kind of get it into the fat, into the little crevices. As you can see now, we have this entirely seasoned, and you essentially just want to allow it just to sit for a few minutes before you throw it onto the grill. Allow the salt to draw in, and it will create for an extra crispy fat.
So, Chef, it's been 5 minutes now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's time to get cooking.
Absolutely. The flavors have absorbed into the meat. So basically we're going to take this. We are doing this on a gas barbecue today. It has been preheating to about 250 degrees. We really want a high heat just to get that color and that sear in the fat.
Yeah. Super.
Yeah, that sizzle.
Beautiful. Beautiful sound. Every barbecue or braai should hear.
Agreed. Okay, so now that's down, we do not want to close it just yet. We want to just keep an eye on your actual, the flame heat, just to make sure it's not burning, and then you can adjust it accordingly. All right, it's been a couple minutes. We're turning it now. As you can see, it's beautiful golden brown. As you can see, the scoring's now opening up. It will allow for heat to get in. So essentially what we want to do now is we want to get the same color underneath.
And sear it up.
Then we will turn down our heat and just let it finish off closed.
Now we're going to close up the grid, or the barbecue.
Correct. We're going to create an oven environment for it.
Yeah.
And let it finish off that way.
What's happening?
Yeah, let's check what's happening. It's been on for about 5 to 6 minutes now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, that smells beautiful. Let's have a look underneath. Look at that beautiful color. Absolutely beautiful.
Sizzling, yeah.
Gonna give it a feel, use your fingers for best. This is still pretty rare right now, so we will leave it on for, we'll check it again in about 6 to 7 minutes, but how gorgeous is that?
Perfect.
This picanha that we are cooking is actually about 1.5 to 1.7 kg.
Yeah.
So we are looking at about approximately 15 to 18 minutes cooking time. If you happen to have a thermometer at home, you can check the internal temperature. For medium rare, we're looking at about 63 degrees Celsius. For medium, around 70 to 71. And for well done, about 77 upwards.
But I wouldn't say well done is a good thing.
I would not either. May as well eat your shoe.
We're doing a deconstructed pap and sauce. For those who don't know what's pap and sauce, it's a traditional maize, it's a porridge made by maize. We're just using polenta in this case, which is a yellow corn, and we're going to make a relish, which is the sauce that we put on, and it's deconstructed. So a totally different setting or set.
Completely different vibe, what we are doing is we are taking all the elements from the sauce. Traditional pap and sauce, we've got garlic, we've got onions, we've got the cherry tomatoes. Instead of combining it all into a sauce, we are deconstructing it and keeping the individual elements. And
So all
I
those
think
flavors are bombing into their
exactly, it will just allow you to kind of pick and choose your flavors that you want in each bite. I think it'll be great.
So Mitch, what do you think? Is it ready?
I reckon this is done. That's beautiful. As you can see, it's got a little bit of bounce back still, what we want with our medium rare. And yeah, I reckon this is good. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to take this off. We're going to pop it straight on the board. And now we do not touch it. We want to leave it for 5 to 7 minutes. Allow it to rest. What the resting does is that, so whilst it's cooking, all the heat essentially brings all the natural juices right to the center of the meat.
Yeah.
Naturally, it's boiling in the middle. What we want now is to rest it and allow it to flow naturally back into the meat. It allows extra flavor, more tenderness.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think
Excellent.
That sounds awesome.
All right, Riaan, so now our beautiful picanha steak has been resting for about 5 to 7 minutes. It's allowed all the juices to get back in. It's going to be absolutely beautifully tender. Would you like to have the honors of slicing it up?
Please, I would love that.
Absolutely.
So, what do you suggest?
I reckon you slice it. Okay, so basically you do not want to slice lengthways because of the grain. You want to kind of go against the grain so it'll be a lot more tender when you put it in your mouth. So we're going to slice from the short end onwards. What's also beautiful about, yeah, please go ahead. What's absolutely beautiful about the picanha is it's basically its size. So we got thick to thin here. So as you can see,
so these are actually just the tasters for. Look at that.
Yeah, let's have a little taster. Why not?
There we go. So this is always the best part for us cooking, and now that's what I enjoy about bra. There we go.
Thank you, chef. How tender is that, right? Stunning, beautiful.
Is that where you want it to be?
That is absolutely perfect. Let's go for it. So as I was saying, basically the end bit, you can see it's a little bit more well done because of the thinner side of the cap.
But you can see all those juices inside.
Absolutely beautiful. You'll see it'll be a little bit more medium rare as we keep on cutting through. So it kind of allows a beautiful steak for everyone. Oh, look at that.
So now that the plating is done, Mitch, I think hell of a good job. This looks so good.
It really, really does. Can't wait to tuck in.
The only thing I think that we just need to touch the picanha is the chimichurri.
Absolutely.
So
what we have here is a beautiful chimichurri.
Try that.
You know, just basically just sprinkle it over each slice. Just get that full flavor in.
The
Look
garlic
at
and
that.
the garlic and that oregano just
It pops.
It's beautiful. So Chef Mitch, thanks for giving us your version of how to do a picanha.
Thank you for having me, Riaan. Been an absolute pleasure.
Where can the viewers find you?
You all can find me on Facebook and Instagram. My handle is Private Chef Mauritius. Please go online, support me, give me a follow, and have a look at what I do. Thank you again.
So you can find your picanha in store or online at Biltong-mu. See you soon for the next shoot. Cheers.